Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, Oilers lose Carolina 7-2. Welcome to Oilers After Dark. My name is Matt. Real Oilers talk for the Oiler fans. Excuse me a minute while I put on my helmet. Does it fit? Can I see? Yes. Why am I wearing a helmet for about 30 seconds here? I'm doing what Jack Campbell was doing all game. Where's the help? Help! 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 Blame him all you want, people. Seriously. Blame him. Go ahead. It's what you're going to do anyway, right? It's always the goalie's fault. Can't stop the puck. Nah. Yeah, sure. Softy. Okay. Awesome. Let's keep blaming him. Yeah, let's blame him for the guy having three whacks at him in front of the net. I'm not going to go through the goals because it was a wash. McDavid had one. Cool. Hyman got a lucky one off his leg that Burns eventually scored on himself. Awesome. You can say when the loss was disappointing. You can say it was disheartening. You can say they were disengaged. You can say a lot of disses. Use your adjective, use your word. That's what the Oilers were tonight. Not engaged, not wanting to play, no heart, no hustle, destroyed, dismantled, embarrassed. Use every bad adjective you can for this one-off game. And I'm going to say it's a one-off game. It's game 15 of the season. The Oilers are still 8-7 on the season. Still a winning record. Yeah, was it a game they could have won? Sure. Was it a game they should have won? Probably. Was it a game that we knew that was going to happen as a trap game? Absolutely. Come on, Oilers fans. It's a trap game. You know this. Backup goalie who's only played 3 games in the NHL in his entire career comes out and he's a Vezina candidate. This backup goalie just isn't any backup goalie. Go look at the stats. Go look at his numbers. Don't even think. Just forget that he is an AHL Cup winning goalie. Forget that he played 3 games in the playoffs last year and won 3 of them for Carolina. Forget that he's a world junior champion. Forget that he's a world champion with Team Russia. Forget all that. He's just a backup goalie who played for Carolina tonight. Right? That's all we see. That's all we're going to hear. Oilers lose to backup goalie. Oilers lost to a pretty good goalie who would be a legitimate starter in the next couple of years. Who will be a legitimate starter in the next couple of years. Maybe not with Carolina because, well, Anderson, but for another team, he will be a starter. Now, did Jack Campbell not live up to his end of making timely saves? Absolutely. Absolutely, Jack Campbell shit the bed. But for us as fans to constantly put the blame on our goaltending, game in and game out when the Oilers lose, when it's flat out not entirely their fault. I will go through a few goals that were blatant mistakes by the Oilers. Goal 1, McDavid loses that battle. Draisaitl, instead of just skating with the player, tries to rub the player out, misses him, falls over, player has a free shot to the net. Awesome. Crappy play. Defense backs up to the hash marks, giving Svechnikov. Sorry, I can't say his name proper. I know I mess it up, and I'm going to hear about it. I don't care. Svechnikov has a lethal shot. You cannot let him shoot that shot from that part of the ice and expect your goalie to make that save when you're stick checking instead of body checking. You want to stop players from taking those type of shots, you hold the blue line, you attack on the blue line. You don't back up to where your butt is right in front of your goalie's face and expect your goalie to make a save. Or at the very least, block the shot. Don't just stick your stick out there and be like, oh, look at me, wavy, wavy. I'll put my stick on the ground and wave it at him. That'll stop him from shooting. No, that bounces off your stick, goes in. 2 goals. The third goal, yeah, shitty deal. Fourth goal, yeah, giveaway at center ice. Should have been dumped in. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But Campbell needs to have that save, everyone's saying. True. Absolutely, Campbell needs to have that save. That save shouldn't have had to been made if the puck just got in deep. If there wasn't giveaways. If there wasn't bad turnovers. If the Oilers weren't hemmed in their zone for almost a minute and a half, 3 minutes, they were hemmed in their zone at one point in time. What are you expecting the goalies to do for any team? Guys, I hate to break this to you, but Campbell's not an all-star goalie. He's not an all-world goalie. Campbell is a goalie that's going to have a 3.00 or 3.95 or 4.44. He's going to have a high goals against average. It's just the way Campbell is. But he will make that timely save when you need him to keep your team in the game or keep the lead. Campbell is that goalie. He will have a high save percentage. High goals against average, a mediocre save percentage, but he'll win you games if you give him the opportunity. He needs the opportunity. Oilers fans need to just chill out with this stake and get him out of town. Stewart should be the starter. What happened in the last game? Stewart started. Short memories do we have? You got lit up, but it's all Campbell's fault. No, it's this defense that doesn't know how to play 5-on-5 defense. And the sixth goal, where the puck was lifted over everyone's head, dropped. What's Nurse doing? Legit question. What is the defenseman doing in that situation? Yeah, sure, Campbell should have just played in his net and not tried to shove it out of the zone. Error on his part for trying to make a play that the defenseman should have made. And then there's that last dive. What? Again, what is McDavid doing? Oilers got whooped. Oilers got embarrassed. Nothing more you can say. We move on. We put that in the memory bank of one off. One off. That's how I'm looking at this game. I'm not blaming anybody for it. I'm blaming the team collectively. They collectively shit the bed tonight. They collectively let the emotions of what happened on Tuesday night affect how they played Thursday night. And it was going to happen. Yeah, they're professional athletes. Yeah, this, that, and the other. Well, they fly. It shouldn't take that long to recover from a 2-hour flight. Do you fly 2 hours every 2 days on flights? You probably don't. I know people that travel to and from Calgary flying. It's a half an hour flight, 45 minutes tops. They come off the flight tired as fuck. It's a 45-minute flight though, man. Yeah, it's a 45-minute flight. But you're in the air. Doesn't matter. I'm not making excuses for this team tonight. This team shit the bed. They were disastrous. It was not needed for them to play that badly. They had all the opportunity in the world to have this be a win for them, and they didn't do it. So anybody got questions, ask them. Send me a message on Twitter. Send me a message here on YouTube. I'll gladly answer all your questions. Like I said, we move on to Florida on Saturday, 2 o'clock matinee start. I'll be live. Hey, it's another loss. We knew it was coming. The letdown from Kane. We as Oilers fans had to see that coming. We had to, right? Kane's gone. Yamamoto's back in Edmonton for concussion protocol. This team needs to figure it out. And figure it out really quick. Thankfully, next week and the homestand, it's spread out. They've got more days off. Just remember, we're all Oiler fans. We're at least fans of hockey. Don't blame one guy for a team's success. Don't blame one guy for the team's failure, just like you wouldn't praise one guy for the team's success. That's all I gotta say. My name's Matt, again, from Oilers After Dark. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know. Am I really off my rocker for not wanting to blame Campbell on everything? Or am I legitimately making legitimate points that, yeah, he was bad, should have been better, could have been better, but overall, you gotta go through 5 guys to get to him. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. Go Oilers, go.